Let me tell you a real story from my practice where a matriarch should not have but did. So she was a wealthy matriarch. She had 3 daughters and a son. The daughters were all very good with money. They were all responsible. Not so with the son. The daughters were their own trustees after she died. She said, you can have your money and you can manage it yourself. For the son, she imposed a bank or trust company as his trustee because they were all afraid that he'd blow it in no time. The daughters warned their mother. They said, Mom, you must impose a trustee on him because otherwise, after you're gone, he'll be hat in hand to us, asking us for more money after he's blown his own. Well, late in life, she came to me and she said, Craig, don't impose a gatekeeper trustee on him. Make my son his own trustee. And I said, well, don't you remember what you talked about with your daughters? And she said, I had, but I want to treat them all the same. And I said, do you think you should talk to your daughters about this? And she said, no, I don't want them to know. Because of attorney-client confidentiality, I couldn't say anything. She dies, everybody inherits, and the daughters were very surprised and upset to learn that their brother was in charge of his own money. It was roughly $3 million. It took him 18 months. And it was gone. And sure enough, he was hat in hand to the daughters, to his sisters. So what's the lesson here? The lesson is sometimes it's proper to treat your children differently. If you want them to have the money for their own retirement, if you don't want them living under a bridge, if you don't want them begging their siblings for money that they rightfully inherited from you, if you think that's the case, then certainly treat them differently.